Coach, thanks so much for joining us on the call. If you would take a minute to tie up the game against Missouri, let us know what you expect to see when you take the field at home for the first time this season against Missouri, please.
Hello? Yes.
Yes. Just wrapped through did your intro. So mentioned UCF playing at Missouri. Missouri winning the game 38-10. Up next, the home opener against Bethune-Cookman at Bright House Network Stadium. What do you expect to see or if you would just recap the Missouri game, let us know what you expect to see as you play at home for the first time this season, please.
Well, I think the Missouri game, it was a game of really mistakes, and it was 4:54 in the third quarter. It's 14-10. But you turn it over twice on fumbles and have 2 interceptions. That's hard to sustain anything against a team like Missouri, who I think was a very good football team. And we just have to play better in key situations, both offensively and defensively. And you can't turn the ball over, especially against teams like Missouri that have a good defense, good offense, and gave them short fields to work on. So, that was the end result there. But, we're looking forward to getting home with first home game. Feels like we've been away for a month, but it's good to get home and in front of our hometown fans. And, it's our first home game, really, since the season started, which has been, it's the month. It's been 4 weeks. So we're looking forward to it, and we're getting ready for Bethune-Cookman, who basically is 2-0, and everybody that we've played or are going to play is undefeated right now. And I think the big thing is that I think they're ranked in the conference they're in. They won the conference last year, and it's right next door to us, about 50 miles away. So it should be quite a crowd there, and I'm sure Bethune-Cookman's getting ready to play as we are.
Any questions for Coach O'Leary, please? *1 on your telephone to join the queue. The operator will introduce you. Again, *1 on your keypad, please, to join the queue.
And we will hear from Brent Warnoff of the Daytona Beach News-Journal.
Hi, Coach.
How are we doing?
Good. I want to ask you, in general, what's your views about playing FCS teams like?
Well, it was a game that we were playing at FIU originally, and then they dropped the game on us. So Bethune-Cookman was nice enough to fill in the spot. We had trouble getting the game, but again, I've always had a great respect for Coach Jenkins and what he does with his outfit, and I think he's done a tremendous job over there, and with his team and winning the conference and being ranked in the FBS. So I think he's doing a good job, and obviously they're 2-0 this year. So we're looking forward to the game, and there should be a lot of friendships on the field from different schools that kids have seen and played against. So it should be interesting.
So playing teams like this, is this something in the future you guys would pick and be selective, like against a team like this that is a nearby rival?
Yeah, I think we would be. I always like to play a good non-conference schedule, and if you're going to play a school like Bethune-Cookman, you want to play them. They were conference champs last year. They're undefeated this year, and doing well. So they're a very, very competitive program, and we'll have our work cut out for us. So I don't see a problem there, but I wouldn't travel to play one. As far as getting done. But I think locally, it's a great interest game for a lot of people.
Yeah, but is it a necessary thing for schools in your position to schedule against the lower division FCS?
My own personal opinion, I try not to, only because I think I try to play as good a non-conference schedule as we can with some of the schools that are in the power conference, if we can, just to get a judgment on where we are as a program at UCF. But again, to help us in our conference schedule. But I think, I'm very grateful that Bethune-Cookman gave us a game, because we were searching for a game. We couldn't find one.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
All right, thank you.
And we will hear next from Shannon Green of Orlando Sentinel.
Hey, Coach, I'll see you in a few minutes here, but I did want to ask you very quickly, how surprised were you to hear about the news of June Jones resigning?
How surprised? Well, I was. I spoke to June at the media days up there. You were at it, up there in Newport, and I think that, I don't know, I haven't spoke to June since, but I think there was some things going on that he just didn't understand or like as far as the school with some rulings they had there. But I'm not really at liberty to talk about them because I'm not sure what they were. But I know there were some things that were bothering me at that time.
And what do you feel his legacy was in terms of college football? I mean, hopefully this won't be his last stop, but
I think June and Coach, we worked against each other in Conference USA and the American Conference, and he's just a very solid football coach that understands programs, and I think he's been in programs where he's had to build the program up, which is much tougher than going into an established program already. So I always have a great respect for coaches like that, and I have a great respect for June Jones and what he's accomplished.
Hey, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.